everybody, Aquagear here, and welcome back to another episode of RedStone Mini. Today we are talking about something that a lot of people don't think of, don't use, and don't even put in mind. But honestly, I think it's one of the greatest things ever invented in Minecraft. It is the firework. Let's just set one off. Yep, this is a really cool tool, especially if you have like a special episode, whatever you do with Minecraft, or if you just want to play around. I think these are really great. But one thing about these is they are very complicated. There's a lot of things you can do with them. There's many combinations of what you can do with it. So let's just get right into it. Let me get rid of this one. Let's just talk about how to make them, and we'll talk about different things about fireworks. First of all, the first step of making a firework is you need a fireworks star. With that, this is where the complicated parts come in. Is to make a fireworks star, you will need an effect, piece of gunpowder, and any color. So let's just take an example. I know this might look a little bit, complex, but it's really not. So remember, you need to make a fireworks star, one gunpowder, any color. These are just the example colors that I chose, so pick any color. I'm gonna pick cyan for this one. And one effect. These heads are an effect too. I just put those there to make a point, which I'll talk about later. So and of course, these heads you can't get in survival, but you can get a wither head in survival. So pick a wither head or any other head, or any of these. These are all effects. So just grab any one of these. So again, an effect, gunpowder, and cyan. And if you put them together on a crafting table, you get a fireworks star. It can be any combination really, it doesn't really matter. So just grab the fireworks star. And then from here, take the fireworks star. Oh yeah, so this is the crafting grid, and that's what it equals, just so if you guys didn't understand. So now take the fireworks star, my bad. Take a piece of paper in the middle, and 3 gunpowder. You can make it 2 or 1, it doesn't really matter, and again, I'll talk about this more complex in a little bit. But first, let's just learn how to make one. So again, fireworks star on top, paper in the middle, and then 3 gunpowder, and then you have yourself a firework, and it equals that, and then there you go. Really, that's it to making fireworks. But again, that's not all you can do with it. So let's talk about some different things. Like I showed you how there's so many effects. Each of these does different things except the heads. And I'll get to that later. But all heads do the exact same effect. And right over there, I'll talk about the effects that they do. So yeah, just any effect, any color. Gunpowder makes a star. And then from the star, you put on top paper, 3 gunpowder, and that makes a firework. But let's talk about some of the effects. So, like I said, the effects are right there. So in that place, you could put glowstone, a fire charge, a feather, a diamond, any head, and a gold nugget. And each of them have a certain effect. The glowstone is a twinkle effect. The fire charge, my bad, is a large ball effect, so it's bigger than all the rest. The feather is a burst explosion. The diamond is a trail effect. Any type of head would be a creeper head shape, and the gold nugget would be a star shaped. But I don't think that's enough. Let's actually show you some of them. So the first one will be the twinkle effect. And of course I already made these pre-made. Let's look at the twinkle effect. See, it does like a little twinkle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like it twinkles a little bit longer than the other fireworks. Let's see that again. Yep, see how it twinkles a little bit after it explodes? Yep, that's what the glowstone does. Now let's look at the fire charge. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the fire charge, of course, makes a large ball. But if you do not put any of these effects, it will be automatically set to default. And default is a small ball effect. But so this is a flame charge makes a large ball effect. Let's see how it looks. So see, as you can see, that's a lot bigger than the twinkle effect. But let's put this back and let's look at the burst explosion. Put this back. Let's take the burst explosion and set it off and see what it does. As you can see, it's not really a ball anymore. It's more of a spiked, just kind of goes everywhere. So I'll just set off too. So you can see it just kind of spikes everywhere. I think that's really cool. So, yep, that's what the feather does. Now the diamond has a trail effect, and I'll show you guys this. So if you look as it's going up, it has a little trail behind it. And yeah, so yep, that's what the diamond does as a effect. Now let's go try out. Is this it? I want to make sure I want to put it in the right ones. If I confuse myself, then that would be bad. So the creeper head shape, and yes, some of you guys might be wondering, but Aqua, there's a wither head there. Well, I'm gonna mention it over there, but I don't want to get into it right now. Let's just see it. Remember, you can use any of the heads for it, but you can only get the wither in survival. So, but let's shoot it off. I want to get up for this one. So you can see it's a creeper shape. Let me try to get a better angle on it. Alright, I think this will be a good angle. Darn it. Alright, I'm gonna go one more time, because I really want to try to show you guys, but I'm gonna go sideways quick. Yep, you see it's a creeper head shape. So that one's really cool, but at the same time, it's probably the most expensive, because wither heads are really hard to get. And lastly is a gold nugget as a star shaped. So let's take a look at that one. If you set this one off, it kind of makes like a little star shape. It kind of looks like the burst one, but I don't think it's exactly the same. So, yep, the gold nugget's really cheap actually. But let's get to the last portion, is the extra things to note about this. And there might be more. If you guys have anything interesting about topic, fireworks, whatever, put it in the comments. I'd like to hear it, because maybe I missed something, I'm not sure. But let's look at some things to know. Any head used will make the firework into a creeper head. So that's the thing I wanted to note about the heads. Let's go back to this chest. As you can see, you can use wither, skeleton, zombie, Steve head, or creeper head. All of them will turn it into a creeper head. So don't expect getting a Steve head or a skeleton head. Next one is gunpowder increases duration. As you can see on here, if you look, if you look at the first effect, it's flight duration 3. See how we put 3 gunpowder at the bottom? It's because each one adds 1 duration. So let's say we'll take 2 and a paper. You know what? I'm sorry. Are you serious? It's gone. Alright, well, let's just go back to this step. Let's just take a piece of gunpowder, an effect. I'll put the burst effect, and a color. I'll make a cyan again, because cyan's my favorite. Let's make a fireworks star. Put it at the top. Only put 2 gunpowder this time. And as you can see, it's a flight duration 2. So I'm pretty sure flight duration means it won't go as high. Let's just stick this in the chest. And let's look at the last note. Can color firework any color with dye. So you can take any color and dye. And of course, there's more than this. Let me try to find it. It's right here. So you can name it, color it brown, white, orange, whatever you want. There's really no limit to it. But anyway, guys, that has been fireworks. I hope you guys didn't get too confused. I hope I explained it well enough, but I think I did a good job. So if you guys liked it, please leave a like and a comment, as it supports my channel. This has been Aquagear. God bless, and goodbye.